Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday to you all. I should be live now, I think, on my Facebook business page, on YouTube, on Instagram, maybe on TikTok, who knows. Anyway, I'm back. Here I am. So if you've been following me for a while, you'll know that I have moved house. So I've been in a bit of a pickle for a while. I've had nowhere to train. We've all been prancing about whilst I've been in my front room, trying to get on with it. But now I've got this little studio. On Facebook now I've started deleting any live videos after about 30 days. So all the videos, the hundreds of videos that you will be able to help yourself to on my business page here have gone. So I thought I'd better do some more. So here I am. Let me just put everybody tag in and then we can see. There we go. So I'll be here. I put a timetable out. I'll be here this week, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday and Friday to do some just mobility work. So all mobility this week. I'm going to do themed weeks. So this week we'll have mobility, maybe next week strength, maybe the week after that balance, whatever you want me to do. So I've had some requests for mobility. So that's what we're going to do. This is something anybody can do. And what you should be doing really when we get, good morning. Well done. Thank you, Rachel. So if you're on YouTube, I'm not sure I can see your comments. Let me just check. But we're going to get cracking in a minute. If you would, just share the video for me. That'd be fab. Let me just see. On that one. Right, shall we get cracking? I think we should. Right, hopefully you can hear the music okay. Here we go. Hello, good morning, Vicky. There's lots of you up and looking this morning. Thank you for that. Right, so we've just finished our morning classes, so I didn't plan this very well. I'm a bit sweaty and a bit not looking my best, but let's go. So take your feet about hip distance apart. Or the better way to stand, to get your stance, is to bring your feet together, rotate at the hips, wherever your toes end up, bring your heels to match, and then just roll forward and back. So just bringing your toes off and then your heels. So this is to mobilise your ankles. So we're going to move up the body. Try and relax through the shoulders. You want to get your body in quite a calm state first thing in the morning. First thing in the morning when you wake up, your cortisol level is at its peak. So that's your stress hormone and your fat storing hormone. You've got to try and bring that down. So try and relax through the shoulders and think about your breathing. Try and make your breath in as long as your breath out. So you're not doing short, shallow breaths. It's nice and even, nice and deep. So we're going to incorporate a little bit of balance. Just bring your right knee up to 2 beats. So just lift the knee and take it down. And press down through the right foot and do the left. So you want to really try to push your foot into the ground. Drawing your abdominals in slightly. And if you can, bring this knee as high as your hip. So if you're a complete beginner and maybe your balance isn't brilliant or you're not strong enough to get through your hip flexors, you could always assist. So there's always a way to make it work. Pull the core in a little bit and lift the rib cage, and the shoulders are away from your ears. 4 more. So think about standing as tall as you can. The leg that you stood on should be locked at the knee if possible, and you're tightening the quad. Then you're going to do a big circle and a tap with your right leg. So bring it past midline and tap. That's it. How are you doing? So again, if you're a beginner, you could be here. You'll still mobilise the hip. Now remember your hips, ball and socket joints, so it's not going to lift really high. So you've got lots and lots of little intrinsic muscles all around the hips, and if this is the first thing you're doing when you get up, you might feel a bit of clicking going on in the joints until you get something called synovial fluid, which will go to the joint as soon as you start to move it and make it a lot easier or a lot more comfortable to do. 2 more. Last one. Change side. Foot down. So bring that knee past the midline of your body. So past the middle. Good job. So if you've got any niggles at all this week that you want me to address, just pop it in the comments box. If you're doing this on catch up, just hashtag catch up, then I know you've done it on catch up, and I can address anything you want. If you've got tight lower back, maybe tight hips, hip flexors are really quite important, these muscles that are lifting that leg. Feet together, forward flex for 4, so your back's flat, you're sticking your bum back and your head in line with your spine, and you should feel the hamstrings, the muscles running down from the bottom of the pelvis, which cross over the back of the knee, one of them. You should feel them lengthen. So you want your head in line with your spine. Your first movement is the hips going back, and you push down through your feet to engage the hamstrings. So the hamstrings on the way down will lengthen. You will get more of a stretch here if you contract the front. So your muscles work in pairs. So if you want to stretch one muscle, you have to think about the opposing muscle and you contract that. So if you squeeze your thighs, the likelihood of you getting more length through your hamstrings is increased. Good. One more. So next time we come down here, we're going to go to the right, come back to centre and left. So as we go to the right, push your left hip out. So 4, 3. Now to the right, push the left hip away, centre. Other side, push the right hip away, feel the hamstring lengthen, come up. And again. Good morning, I can't see who's here. My eyesight is not as good as it used to be. Centre, other side. Now hold it in the centre, pop your hands on your thighs, not too much pressure, but just now bend your knees a little bit for 2 beats, stick your glutes back and then come back up. So again, this is encouraging the fluid into the knees now. You want your shoulders away from your ears, bend through the knees, push your glutes back. Now bring your arms down in line with your shoulders, come on up for 4, circle your arms, pull back. Good morning, is that Rachel? Rachel, let me see. Good morning, Crab. Oh, we've got some digits here this morning. We've just done 2 classes we've done 1 big class this morning, 10, 10, 10. If any of you like what you're doing on this little page here, just give me a comment. You could just comment 10 and I'll put you in my group, my online group for the rest of the week. And we're doing classes called 10, 10, 10. So it's 4 lots of 10 minutes of something different every morning, whether it be mobility, strength, stretch, something different every 10 minutes. So you can't get forward. Hold it wide. So you want these elbows now past the line of your body if you can. So you're not rounding, your shoulders are back, you're pulling back. Now dive forward, straighten the legs, round the back, 2. Come up, fan the arms, breathe, separate the shoulder blades. Think about your vertebrae now stacking on top of each other as you come up. So you're lengthening and rounding. And you're trying to round that back as much as possible, separating through the upper back, down through the spine. You've got a big muscle either side of your spine, running down by the side of it. You need to make sure that this is long and pliable. Separate the shoulder blades, stick the bum out, glutes underneath. Good. Now next time, stay down. And allow everything to rest. So your head comes down, you're looking at your knees. Separate the shoulder blades, let everything relax. So the kinetic chain at the back of your body now is stretching as much as you can. Get it. Squeeze your thighs and draw yourself in a little bit. You can hold the back of your calves, lower the back of your knees if you want, the back of your upper leg. 8 more. Pulling tighter. Drop the head. So very slowly uncurl. For 8 beats, bend your knees, uncurl, think about them vertebrae again, stacking on top of one another as you come up, shoulders back. Now lift your right arm, then your left, so you're leading with the thumb. You want to try and lightly tighten and engage your core. So if your abdominals are not engaged now, you'll probably move about a bit. You want to use your stomach as much as you can when you're working out. Your abdominals shouldn't really need training independently too much. Do lots of lifting and stuff like that, you'll be using your core anyway. Circle and pull, circle. So there's your little bit of mobility for this morning. I'll be back tomorrow morning early. So if you're not on my emailing list, you won't have got the timetable, but I've posted it here and I'll post it again underneath in the comment. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday No, today 7:20. Tomorrow, I think it's 6:15 in the morning. But it'll all be available for catch up. I'm an early bird. 2 more. 1 more, and then just bring the hands together, deep breath. Clasp your hands, pop the palms towards the ceiling. Now again, you try in here not to have any hyperextension in the lumbar spine. You want your glutes underneath slightly, lifting up, and then you just press towards the ceiling, squeezing your thighs a little bit, and your glutes should engage. Take a deep breath in through your nose, breathe it all out through your nose, and there you are. Well done, well done. So let me know if you do this on catch up, #catch up. Also, if you want to join me online all this week, you could do that, and you could come and have a see what we're all about. So it's 10-10-10 week. Just comment in the box 10, and I will be in contact later today, and I'll pop you in, and you can join us. Oh, I've got something going on there. Oh, somebody's pressed something, and I've got all sorts floating up my screen. Yeah, see you tomorrow then, girls. I shall see you at 6:15. Again, it's all available for catch up. If you want to share this video, that'd be fantastic. If you're on YouTube, I'll come in a minute and have a look at your comments. Thanks, girls. All right then, I shall see you tomorrow, hopefully. Bye now.